Do you all do Secret Santa? I'm curious, what's the worst Secret Santa gift that you've ever brought to? Now, I'll go first.
Oh,
I
are
have
you
a really
talking
good
like
one.
white elephant or
Yeah,
like
sorry, white
gift
elephant.
exchange? Okay.
Yeah, white elephant. Yeah, not. I guess Secret Santa is a different thing. So I got invited. This is long before I was married. This is like, I don't know, 15, 20, or I guess 20 or more years ago, because I've been married for 18 years. So like 20 years ago or something like that, a girl that I liked at the time invited me to like her friends. They were doing like a white elephant gift exchange sort of thing. And I didn't know her that well that much, and I didn't know what the vibe was going to be. And when we got there, it was like, oh, people are bringing like nice gifts, like good stuff.
Well, how do you know they were nice?
People started opening presents. And then I was like,
during the game, you're
that's
like, oh no.
I can't think of a good example, but it's like, oh, that's like some luxury kitchen thing or something like that. I was like, oh no. And so I got invited, and I forgot that she invited me to this thing. You know, a classic ADHD thing. So, hey, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have to get ready. I have to go to the thing, and I don't have a gift. And so I looked around my apartment, and this was like, I didn't have much. I was like, where's something cool I have that I could grab real quick? I was basically like a poor college student or something. I had very little. And I grabbed, it was the DVD of Avatar, I believe. I think it was the DVD of Avatar or something like Avatar, like a big blockbuster movie that everyone's kind of heard of. I guess it wouldn't have been Avatar because that was... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Something.
I got a DVD of some movie that people may have heard of or whatever, and everyone probably already owned on DVD at the time. Grabbed it, wrapped it really quick, went to the party, and then people are opening the presents, and I'm like, oh no.
Was it in plastic, or it was just just off my collection? Like
it was literally off the shelf. Like what's a movie that a lot of people will like? Here, I'll grab this one. Most people have heard of this. Sure, whatever. So already really bad, right? Yeah. And then I see people opening things, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so immaculate. It's going to go here. This is some great, amazing like album on vinyl, all this stuff. And then this girl that I don't know like opened mine, and she was like, it's a DVD. And then everyone's like, what? And then people start looking around. Who brought that?
But it's anonymous, right? It was
like one of the most embarrassing moments. I'm like trying to hide, like, can everyone see that I'm turning red right now?
It's anonymous at first, but it kind of ends up.
It's technically anonymous, but a lot of times you can sort of like, oh, well
and
we
you
brought
see
this.
people
And
arrive
with
things, and
But that's not the worst part. Like 10 minutes later, the girl exclaims again, and she's like, and the DVD isn't even in the case. It was an empty case.
Oh my
I had taken the disc out, and it was in another case or in the DVD player. So I literally bought an empty DVD case to the gift exchange.
Man, it'd be cool if you were like had a 20. You're like, I forgot to put this $20 bill in it.
Yeah, I had nothing. It was just, luckily they didn't out me. There was enough people there. They weren't able to figure it out. And the girl didn't know that I brought it.
You probably outed yourself. Like you probably all read.
I'm sure I was. It was the worst.
Were you laughing as well? Because like the person who's not laughing.
No, I was mortified. I was like, this is the last day of my life. I can't
That's the indication that you brought it. Like if you were laughing and you were pointing out, the DVD's not even in the case. Oh my God, how bad is it?
No, you don't understand. People weren't laughing. People were like, what is going on? Who would do that? It was like, it was horrifying. It was not. No one was seeing the humor in the situation.
Like, oh, what the hell? I can't believe anyone would do that. Like you could contribute to the attack.
No, I was like trying to like curl up in a ball and just like hope I disappeared. It was the worst.
I thought you were going to say that you ended up with the DVD. Like somehow.
No, that would have been better. If I stole it back.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember what I got, but it was way better than an empty DVD case.
I mean, what isn't?
What isn't? Yeah.
Well, I think I have. I try to bring slightly good ones. I like mine to be the one people fight for. So I'll usually bring a good one because we do it at my aunt's house, and I can't think of a bad one I brought. So sorry, can't relate to that.
Can't relate.
But I have the thing I brought to like multiple workplaces. My college friend came up with this, and we called it Secret Santa Stalker. And instead of giving like you could give gifts, you could give like little. So like for a week, you were like someone's Secret Santa Stalker, and so you could either like leave them, like you might leave them. Like in a workplace setting, like maybe you get them a hot chocolate like, and just leave it on their desk. So like, that's
Oh.
sweet.
Oh,
But you also
yeah.
might like mess with their stuff, like put their chair somewhere else. So you can either like prank them or give them little treats or gifts. And the game, someone took it too far and somehow convinced the head of HR to like be in on their prank, and basically was kind of making one of the girls think that she was going to get fired. Was like,
oh no,
hey,
it's like the
we
that's too
had
far.
to like Michael Scott and
yeah. I was
with
gonna say
Pam.
that's the
Yes.
opening episode of
Yes.
The Office.
Yes, it was
Oh,
that,
no.
and she ended up crying. I mean, it like went just like it did in The Office, and it was like a
no.
disaster. And I think I think I quit after that, not because of that, but like
Yeah,
I moved on. So I don't know if I think that they didn't continue.
that probably
game.
killed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
But it was
that's awful.
I recommend it because you don't have to spend money. You could just leave like sweet notes or creepy notes. You got an option.
It's like a trick or treat.
I was going to say it's a trick or treat situation, but
I
for
recommend it.
Christmas. Yeah.
I recommend it.
I just had a thought and I want to jump in because our editor keeps reminding us to mention the Patreon at the top of the episode and we never do. And so I just remembered it. We're like 6-7 minutes in right now. So I'm going to go ahead and mention if you want to support the podcast because you love hearing us tell fun stories like this or talking about business and the things that it takes to run a business when you have ADHD, you can go to patreon.com/ADHD_founders. And for right now, we have 0 patrons. But if you become our first or one of our first, we would love to spotlight you and or your business kind of at the top of an episode within the first 10 minutes of an episode.
When we get to it.
when we get to it at the top of the episode.
Around this time.
Roughly around right now. So, Marie, how about you? Do you have any stories along those lines? No?
No, not really.
We set the bar too high, maybe?
I've done the white elephant thing once, I think. And the only other, I think we just do more like traditional Secret Santa.
We do a gift exchange. It's not a secret, like in my family. So it's just everybody knows who has who, but you're only getting one gift.
We kind of do that on my wife's side of the family. It's like a Secret Santa, but then people like swap around because like, oh, I know this person. And then it's kind of an open secret. Like,
oh, funny.
You kind of pretty much know, even though technically it's like, oh, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But everyone really generally sort of knows who's getting what for who.
Oh, I did actually
the ChatGPT has made this very easy because we used to do like a drawing and now you just put in all the couples' names and you say like, come up with a list. Couples can't buy for each other. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I did have one kind of thing at work. It was sort of December time. And when I used to work in corporate, it was maybe like a team of 5 or 6. And we suddenly all got like gifts on our desk. And we're like, oh, that's nice. Like somebody's kind of like Secret Santaing our team, but it was just our team. So we all opened it up and I got a really good gift. Like I got a drone. Like that's an amazing gift, I think. It wasn't like the most expensive drone in the world, but it was like a drone. And I was like, this is so cool. And everyone else in my team kind of got smaller gifts. And I was like, that's weird. And then we kind of figured it out that there was a new guy that joined our team and he bought all of us gifts and I was his boss. So I got like the best gift. And, but he also bought himself a gift. So it didn't look like,
to throw it off.
To like hide it?
Yeah, to hide it, to kind of throw us all off that it wasn't him, but we kind of figured out that it was. But I thought it was pretty cool that he bought himself one and pretended like, oh, I got this thing.
Office life. This makes me miss working in a big office.
There are parts of that I miss for sure. There's something kind of fun about that working.
Getting dressed, don't miss that. Going in at a specific time, don't miss that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the gifts.
The gifts.
But the gifts, just
and
specifically
and like
the
going
gifts.
to coffee with, like running out for coffee.
Yeah, the camaraderie and like getting
Yeah.
to hang out with people is fun. Or like one thing I always love is just getting like a good, like I don't love meetings, but like a good brainstorm where you're really thinking about something big on the horizon of like, where are we going to take this product? And everyone like, or like the core people kind of getting in a room and like with the whiteboard. There's something really fun
especially like
about
unplanned,
that.
like when it's like someone has an idea
yeah.
and you're just like, oh yeah, and you like just jump into a room and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I like collaborating.
As like a solo kind of entrepreneur, like I feel like that's the thing I miss the most. It's like the energy and the excitement of doing something together, like accomplishing something together, or even like failing on something together, because then you've kind of got this like shared trauma bonding thing that you can talk about like years later. I remember when we did that and it totally like, got out of control, or like, the crap hit the fan or whatever. you have that shared experience. You don't have that when you're working by yourself. We have this, like we have this podcast where we share like the things that we're working on and brainstorm some ideas and stuff.
This is our trauma bonding.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same because like you're not firsthand experiencing something that went wrong in my business. Like it's secondhand, like sharing.
It's not shared,
And
Totally.
so I miss that. I miss that a lot.
Do you guys want to talk about things we want for the holidays? We were like
that transition was smooth. Nailed it.
I don't know. I have ADHD. I don't know if you guys know that. I do a lot of digging and shopping and researching. I try to get good gifts for people. I feel like I'm a pretty good gift giver. But I was thinking about doing like a holiday gift guide on Shelpful on my social media because I just like will randomly recommend a lot of random stuff.
So are these going to be like ADHD kind of tools and stuff or just random stuff?
Yeah.
So this is complete pivot, and like instead of doing that, or maybe before doing that, I did have a question a little bit more on the business, which we didn't talk about at all before. But I was just suddenly thinking, like, so as we're recording it right now, it's the week before Thanksgiving in the US.
Right.
And so Black Friday, Cyber Monday is on the horizon.
Yeah. Are you doing it?
Curious. I've got a few things that we're sort of planning. I'm curious if you have any plans for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, that whole, like, are you doing any big sales or lifetime deals or whatever?
Yeah,
so,
let's talk about this.
Maria, it looks like you're chomping at the bit. So what do you, champing at the bit.
I'm just excited because I wanted to ask you guys about this as well because I literally was trying to think. Somebody emailed me the other day, a customer saying, "Are you doing Black Friday?" And I was like, honestly, I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it yet, but I'm seeing the sales come up for everybody else and kind of getting FOMO, like, oh, I should really do it. Historically, I have done it. So historically, I've done it every year. It's been good. And because Llama Life is a subscription business, that carries on year to year. So like people who bought it last Black Friday, their subscription is renewing now. November's always a good month for Llama Life because of that.
What sort of deals have you done in the past?
It's just like a percentage off, like, I don't know, 30% off or something like that. But it does cause some headaches because it's like, what if somebody bought it like the day before? Or what if someone's on a free trial right now? So when you start the free trial, it locks in that price. So when the trial finishes, then the subscription will start at whatever price you bought it for, I guess, when you started the trial.
Like initiated the trial
from. So there's definitely some administrative headaches. It's not just like, hey, if it's simply a product where you go, oh, I'm just going to buy this right now. And when you buy it, you buy it. Like the purchase goes through straight away. Then it's much easier. Although you still get a few people going, hey, I bought it yesterday. Can I get the new price or whatever?
The best way to deal with those administrative headaches, though, is counting the revenue that is coming in. Like, well, it's worth a little bit of this headache because seeing those numbers bump up and stuff. Yeah,
I think it's just a matter of setting some rules for yourself beforehand. Going, if they bought it like within the last 48 hours, maybe I'll do it, and just sticking to those rules because the moment you start to break them a little bit, it just gets hard. Like, just define them up front and just stick with it. There's less mental load for yourself if you do that up front.
Yeah, most places that people shop you can't just email them to get the deal that passed.
No, it's like, that's what a sale is.
I think it's fair to just stick with it.
Yeah. The free trial thing's hard though.
Yeah. And I feel like people are aware that like it's Black Friday. There's going to be a crazy deal only for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally every retailer is doing some form of that. And so I think
yeah, but people don't just do it for a day now. Like people do it for like 2 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's predefined and you know when it ends and then it ends.
Yeah, yeah. But the trial thing makes it difficult.
So are you going to do it again this year then?
I don't know. I think so. And then the other thing that's difficult is like it's mobile and web. And are you offering it across everything? Which you kind of have to, I think, because it's unfair otherwise. But there's more work to do it in the apps than it is to just go onto your website and like push a change really quickly.
Well, you could do just an offer link without. Oh, we have to do Android too, but I'm assuming they make it it's quite easy to make an offer code link in Apple.
Yeah, you can just change like the actual price. Like you can do a discount on that.
Well, no, but for new customers, you can, stop me if you know this, but in the offer code area in App Store Connect,
okay,
you make a new code and there's an option for like a promo code, like Black Friday Llama Life or whatever, Black Friday,
Yeah.
Black Friday 50. And then that's a code. And then the code is actually really annoying to use and give people, but the link is really easy. Apple, of course, they don't make the link for you. They show the default link and then you have to go make the link
of course.
yourself.
Yeah.
But I'll send you one.
Send it.
I'll send you one we have live right now.
Okay, cool.
And so then it comes up for the user. It takes them straight to the App Store, presents the deal, and then they go through. It doesn't work great for, I mean, you can actually do this with existing customers too, but it works. The best scenario is a new customer, which I'm guessing is what you're offering it to. But yeah, I have one running. We're doing like a November sale, and then we're going to do like something different for Black Friday. And so we are doing, we have a current 2-week free trial, and we're doing like an extra 2 weeks. So it's like a month free. And so I'll send you that link. And
cool.
And we just, in our emails, we're just like, use this, like you have to click this link to get it. Click this link from your iPhone, and that's helpful.
There is another way to do it as well, which is you can actually adjust the price and do a discount in that. It doesn't create a new price point, Jesse, so like it doesn't mess up like in the App Store. It doesn't show you like an extra plan or anything, but it's kind of tricky if somebody... I think I had a problem last year with the actual UI, and this is my own fault because like I'd hard-coded the UI, I think some certain prices or something like that. I shouldn't have.
Right.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have.
Anyway,
I got to make that dynamic.
Well, this is good too, though, because if you do the offer code, you set an expiration date. So it just ends.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's good.
You don't have any other work to do. Like, it's just the offer code is good until it's good. And you do set that up with Apple.
All right, I'll try that.
And then you can check off whether you want it for new, existing, or reactive, whatever, someone who's been a customer before.
There's sort of like a few layers here too, because you got to decide, like that offer is only available if somebody uses that link. And then you get people going, oh, I didn't know I had to use the link and I want that deal. So last year what I did was everyone just got it. Like I actually set it up so everyone got the sale. They didn't have to do anything special. It was just on sale. Yeah, there's just a few decisions you got to make in terms of how you want to run the sale. Is it something through a link that someone needs to know about, or it's just a blanket, like everybody gets it? And then how long do you extend it for as well? Because sometimes people come in late and they go, oh, I missed it by like 2 hours or like 1 day. Can I still get it? And like, do you want to just say, no, sorry, it's over? Or do you want to extend it?
The easy part, if you're doing it with Apple, or I mean, I know you have the web version too, but then it's like, sorry, it was set up through Apple. It's just done. Like it ended. I can't. Like it's expired. I can't fix it.
Right.
For me, it was more about mental overload, like how to reduce that by being very clear in my own mind, like this is what the sale is and it's going to go for this long. And maybe there's like an exception here, but like the exception is only for this amount of time. And anything that falls outside of that, my answer is just no. And then it felt much better, because otherwise I start thinking, oh, maybe I should help this person. Oh, like they said their circumstance was like this and like I feel really bad and I'll just do it for one person. But that just made me have to think more. And I just didn't want to think. I'm just like, I've defined it and this is it. And that helped from an ADHD perspective.
You also have your autoresponder too, so you could kind of include in the autoresponder, like, hey, if you're asking questions about the sale, all the information's on this page, and you just kind of deflect it, like you're not going to answer individual questions about it.
Yeah, it's hard. I had someone email the other day. This is not related to a sale, but they said, do you have time to like get on a one-on-one call with me? And I was like, I'm sorry, like I can't, like. Because I didn't know how to use stuff, and I was like, oh, there's a lot of videos here showing how to use it, but they were literally like, can I talk to you? And I'm like, no.
Although I get it, but also, when's the last time you talked on the phone with a user?
Oh, it's been a while, but like,
I know I call you out like I want someone to call me out, because it is like, I think people will sometimes ask like really like specific, like, could you set up this automation for me? And I'm like, well, that's outside of anything that will be helpful for us. But I don't know, like every now and then it's kind of like, all right, maybe I will jump on, because if you're confused about something, maybe other people are too, and you probably get more out of it than he would get anyway.
I would say I lean towards what Marie was saying at the beginning, but that's a great kind of call out just to consider that, because I do think it's really easy to think about, I don't know, like what's my time worth and like the amount of time it's going to be here. But if you're in that mindset of like, can I treat this as learning someone using my app? Like, what are they struggling with? That may be worthwhile. So I think that's a good, whether or not it's this situation, like not saying, now you have to do this, Marie, we've called you out. But I think it is good to have that sort of like reminder of maybe next time that might be an opportunity if you're in a place where you're wanting to get sort of that, let me just see what it's like, someone struggling with it. what is it? Maybe I'll learn something about a way I can improve the process or something like
And
that.
that's true. I mean, the topic of this is ADHD founders, right? Where we have a hard time getting on the phone. So this is especially hard for us.
Yes,
right?
yeah, totally.
And I used to have these habit coaching calls, right, that I'd offer, which was my hack to talk to more users. But eventually I got just so frigging over it. Like I would see one booked and I'd be like,
Right.
oh my gosh, that is ADHD, right? And so I've had the exact same feeling as you, Marie. I just pleasantly called you out in this specific instance.
No, it's fine. I think it's good. It's definitely something to think about. And because when you're trying to get the feedback from people and you're initiating calls, like, hey, like, can I talk to 10 people? Like, you have to go and reach. It's so hard to reach out and get them.
It's so hard.
But in this case, people are actually going, can I talk to you? I don't know. I guess it just depends.
Right. Also kind of read the room a little bit. Sometimes people are kind of outsell me something, or, you can kind of get a little, I don't know, I guess I don't like to be sold anything. So,
Right.
So when I sniff that out, I'm very much not wanting to be on a call. But yeah, it's like, that is just a way to spin some customer service requests sometimes. But a request to get a discount code does not usually turn into a user research call.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll say, so I've been planning, like trying to think about how I could use Black Friday for the different stuff I've got going on. So this is sort of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to do, like, as a lot of people are doing now, do the whole like Black Friday week, even though that doesn't make sense. But a lot of people are doing like for the whole week of Black Friday, having a sale until Cyber Monday. So it's kind of like until
through
days.
Cyber Monday and back around again, right? Because Cyber Monday is the Monday after Thanksgiving, so it's like the full week.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So starting, so 8 days. So basically, starting Monday
to Monday,
going through that whole week through Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then around the weekend to Cyber Monday being the last day. So you kind of have like 8 days on sale. So as we're recording it, it's Thursday. Like that Monday would be in like 4 days or whatever, 3 or 4 days.
I need to get going then and do it.
This can be relevant for anyone because I feel like companies are doing all sorts of, like, there's the Black Friday, there's the Thanksgiving week sales, and then there's like Cyber Monday week sales that started Cyber Monday and go that week.
Right.
And then there's December, like depending on where Thanksgiving falls, which this time it's a lot later in the month, but then you have like the December 1st, like 12 days of December, like there's so many opportunities. So I'm realizing this episode is going to air after Black Friday, but like the decision to do a sale is relevant throughout the holiday season.
You could do an ADHD Black Friday sale, which is like delayed. Before, It's like, sorry guys, I was a bit late doing it. Hashtag ADHD. And
I've done that before, like for in the past, like an ADHD awareness month, which is October.
Yeah.
And so I've done like a sale at the beginning of November of like you missed it, like ADHD awareness month, and still doing the sale. That sort of thing has worked well.
Black Friday for ADHD starts a week later.
Yeah.
May as well.
Yeah. Could totally lean into
we should rename it. Instead of like Cyber Monday, it's like ADHD shopping Monday or something, like the next Monday after.
Yeah,
like
something. Yeah, something delayed dopamine Monday or something.
Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna do this year because I like it. I think it's better because it's hectic. You're spending time with your family. It's a lot.
What I'm planning to do for WavePal is to basically right now, for people that have the invite to the app, they can get an annual subscription for $60. And I think what I'm going to do is half off. And so for that week, you can get $30 to get for that first year with WavePal. And I'm sending it to the whole wait list. So it also lets you skip the wait list. So basically, if you pay now, you get invited to the app. Because right now, you can't get into the app without the invites. That's what we're planning to do. But right now, it's going to be, speaking of the administrative, it's going to be fully administrative because none of that's actually hooked up yet. So basically, I get an alert when someone signs up, and then I go manually add them to the thing. But that'll be worth it. It'll be fine. But that's kind of where we're at right now for setting it up. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Do probably an email in a few days on Monday, and then one on Friday, and then again on Cyber Monday, and just kind of a few emails, and hopefully get some users in there that way. What do you think, Marie? You got?
Oh no, I was just thinking about. I was just watching Sharon squeeze her fidget toy. It was quite mesmerizing.
I was listening.
For those who don't know, we've also got ADHD founders on YouTube. If you want to see us,
the toys that we're always holding,
playing with our fidget toys while we
talk. And it helps me listen. I was listening.
Totally.
I don't know. I'm just like kind of doubting everything I want to do. And I have
Oh yeah. A familiar place.
I was like, oh man, a 6 month. Like I was thinking about doing a 6 month or annual deal. We've been working really hard on like getting features out every couple weeks. So we have a feature I'm really excited about launching soon, like when it's ready to go, but like it's kind of right up against Black Friday. And so I just kind of pre-announced that, and I'm like waitlist building for that for people to be the first to try it in the app. And it's a list feature, which we haven't really had any list updates since we launched in September. I hate lists, and it's like a fun list wrinkle. I showed it to Jesse. I think it's going to be, I don't know. I'm excited to get feedback on it, but I'm very clearly marking it like as a beta feature because I'm really pushing it out before it's like fully. I mean, there's a lot more things we can build around this feature, but I'm just like, let's just get it out and let people play with it. And then I have like a pricing kind of thing that I told you, but I don't know. I guess I'll say it. When does this come out?
I don't know. I can't remember if this comes out. Does it not come out next week?
I'll just say it.
During like the Black Friday?
Who cares?
Okay. That's why we have an editor who handles the details and we just don't know what's going on.
So I've been wrestling with whether to do a 6 month or annual. And then the other thing I've been wanting to do since we were first thought of the app, I've wanted to do this model of pay what you can. Because I get a lot of people reaching out and like, a lot of people are like, have these wonderful stories. And they're like, I gotta have a job. I'm trying to get a job. Can I use your app for cheaper and all this? Yeah. And I mean, that's kind of like but then there's also people who can pay more. And I was like, if there's this cheaper price that I can stomach, should I not just try to get more people in our app and using it so I can learn more and make it better? So that feature is kind of baked, or we have it like testing and it's working well. So it's like a payment feature. So basically, after you do your onboarding and we're asking if you want to start the free trial, we have a slider and you can pay like one of 5 different prices. And I'm guessing, a lot of people probably will pick the lowest. I mean, let's be honest. Maybe some people pick the second to lowest. Especially I think the Black Friday mindset, we're probably going to get a lot of the lower ones. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I just want people to come in and see it. And it's not going to, this will not be the thing that breaks this business. Like, I know that that's true. I know that I just want to if I can get more people using it, trying it, breaking things, reporting it. And I also think it pushes me and challenges me to come up with the more premium version of Shelpful, because I know that there is, and we haven't kind of fleshed that out yet. So I feel like there's more benefit that I can offer people that we don't have in the app yet. So kind of anchoring this current version as like our base version is okay with me. So you just like live can hear myself talking myself into this. Like no one's telling me meh, but I don't know. It's like one of those, like, it's been kind of this like little itch I wanted to scratch since, I don't know, like January of this year. Like for all year, I've been kind of thinking this would be part of our app, and I feel like it's a good time of year to do it. Well, I mean, when you were talking about an annual deal it'd be cool to get like a big chunk of revenue, like if I can sell a bunch of 6 month subscriptions as a Black Friday thing, well, that'd be cool. Yep. And then I can have a big chunk of revenue going into the year. But we do, we have money, we're venture backed, so we have money. So I think that's the call for me, is like whether I need to make money to bank it right now or whether I need users. And I feel like users that love it and are using it, right? Where like, because I could get annual subscribers and then they maybe would try it and then I haven't learned anything. Or they're asking for their money back. Right. And it's hard. These things are hard. And so Shelpful in the past, we haven't done crazy good and around the holidays, like the beginning of the holidays, because I think people aren't really trying to shop for productivity, but we do better coming out of Christmas.
It feels like for Shelpful, like a January, like beginning of the year,
new beginnings
kind of launch sounds like much more, kind of like when I was doing, a few years ago when I was doing Polar Habits, where I was building that app, and we did like a big product hunt launch on January 1st, because that was like, no one cares about making new habits at the beginning of December because they know it's like, this month's going to be chaotic. I'm not going to have any routines. Yeah. But January is when I want to start those routines and kind of get things going.
So I think that I might do like a 6 month deal or something for the new year. I might try to do a bundle for the first time, where this workshop I did, is kind of popular on, like, I teach people how to do automations. And obviously a lot of the examples of automations include Shelpful as a step, right? Where you're your AI task manager follows up with you and
Yeah.
stuff. And so I feel like I could maybe offer that as a bundle. Like if you get like all new app subscriptions would get an email, get access to that workshop.
You wouldn't do the pay what you want in the new year?
No, I think I might. I think I'm just going to burp it out. Just get it out.
Burp it out.
That's what we say internally. Like it's like this, like involuntary, just get it out and see what happens.
Just flick the switch then. It's too long to wait till the new year.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually talked about it on this pod at all, but for like the second half of ADHD Awareness Month, I put my book on Gumroad and you could get it for free. And I just sort of like announced that on
I
like
saw that.
my newsletter and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it did decently well. I mean, I think I had over like 1,000 people download it, which is great. Get the book out there.
Yep.
And I'm sure there were people that wanted the book before. And, you know, like we've kind of mentioned, a lot of people are having financial hardship right now. And so that felt nice to just sort of like be able to get that out to people that maybe couldn't have afforded it or wouldn't have been able to buy it before. But then also there was like not substantial, but a lot of people, just the way Gumroad is set up, you set like a minimum price and people can put more to it. And so a lot of people, even though it was listed for like a minimum price of $0, people would put in $10, $5, things like that. And so I did end up getting like, again, not substantial, but a little bit of like spending cash on the side, which is kind of cool that people were being generous in that way of like, oh, he's doing this thing for free. I have a little bit of money that I can put into it, which is kind of what you were saying, Sharon, where some people might just like pick a higher tier because they can to kind of support what you're doing.
I think the reason that's pulling me is that I just feel so connected to the community that I've found in like the social media community, both ADHD broadly and then on my pages specifically. Like in the comments, people are just so wonderful to each other and like helping each other out. And a lot of most of my app signups come from organic social. So me, like my social is me freaking talking to the camera for the most part. So I kind of feel like, so in the pay what you can slider, we actually have pictures of me and Lydia, my co-founder, just kind of being like happy when they like, just, like no shaming for the lower tier, but just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like as much as I can bring people on the road with me, anytime I can think of an opportunity to bring people along, like, I mean, you guys have done this too, like what your whole founding story is about, like coding and like sharing in public, building in public. I kind of just feel like it's another way for me to kind of just be like, we're in this together. Like, and also remind people it's a small company. People will like DM Shelpful and be like, hey, could you get a message to the CEO? And I'm like, that's me.
Oh, yeah. So the other day, somebody emailed me and I replied. Like, it was just a customer support email and I replied. And then she wrote back like it was some crazy thing. She was like, oh, bless your cotton socks for replying. And I was like,
Australian.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. I was like, where's that from? And she's from New Zealand, I think. But I was like, bless your cotton socks. And I was like, oh,
I love that.
It's just, no one else is going to reply. It's just me.
I got. Well, I guess I could. I have a little team of interns, but I'm also very, I struggle to let things go. Social media is hard for me to let people in.
So that reminded me, I got a very similar phrase on social media. Someone posted something and I gave them a little helper, just like a reply with help. And then they said, bless your boots. I got it. And same sort of thing. I was like, I've never heard that before. Bless your
together
boots.
With your socks and your boots, and you'd have a whole figured out.
You're decked out.
Are you going to do anything with your book for Black Friday, Jesse, or for the holidays? Jesse's book would make a great gift to everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Like some stockings, it could be a stocking stuffer. I don't know if I'm going to, I haven't thought that far ahead. I was going to do so I'm doing WavePal for like the week leading up. And then I think I might do just for like Black Friday itself, a sale on the course, the ADHD Motivation Mastery course. I haven't figured out what that will be. I did a discount back. It's kind of weird because you have like ADHD Awareness Month, and then it's just like not even a month later, you've got Black Friday again. So I haven't decided yet, but I feel like I'm like, is it bad if it's even cheaper? Like I just did a sale like a few weeks ago, and then I do another sale and it's even more of a discount. I feel like you could have a thing in December that's like, or if it's pre-purchase this for, like, you're not going to watch this over the holidays. So pre-purchase it for after the holiday when you're like figuring out like how to get your life together. And you can have it like for all of I don't know, for like part of December or something like that.
Yeah, so I haven't figured that out. Yeah, I might do. I mean, maybe the book does make more sense to just sort of like do. It's more difficult with the book. Like I can't do it on sale on Amazon. It's such a pain in the butt to do. You have to be, if I remember correctly, you have to be like an Amazon exclusive to be able to do certain deals with your book to like easily adjust the price where it says that it's a discount rather than just like fully changing
Could you
the
do a
price.
bundle with your book and your app? I don't know.
I haven't done. Yeah, I could possibly do that. I'm not sure. I do have a bundle with the book where you can get the physical book and the digital book and the audio book for like one price. And that may be the thing I do. Maybe I drop the price of that. I don't know. I've got all the time in the world,
no
like
problem.
a few days,
You
right?
got it.
So figure it out.
You got it.
Oh, should we do like a massive bundle? Oh, we did this last year with Llama Life. We actually did a bundle with like a few other creators. So it was kind of like
We should totally. I don't know if it makes sense right away.
yeah, but at some point it's like
At some point, we should totally do an ADHD Founders bundle where you can buy like a year of all three of our products or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we could all do offer. Yeah, we'd have to have some sort of.
Oh no! Wait, was it a bundle? No, we did it. Sorry, we did a competition. We did a competition where it was like if you win this competition,
giveaway.
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 Just
yeah,
giveaway,
that would be easier to do.
Yeah, and you
like
would
that.
just get like 20% off. Like, oh no, we just gave your book away, right, Jesse? It was like you can get this book, and I think Meredith, our friend Meredith's also got a book, and we're like, her book was
It's called It All Makes Sense Now. It's Meredith.
It All Makes Sense Now. Yep. Good plug.
Jesse didn't.
So you're so much better at giving plugs than I am.
Yeah. We're just like,
we were recently at a conference. I won't get into it, but I failed to do some very obvious plugs that I should have done from this stage.
But your friends still love you. And hey, maybe WavePal could solve that for you in the future.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. But yeah, we should do
but some of the prize packs were amazing. Like we had fidgets in there. Like it was a really good value.
I've had some fun giveaways too. I feel like I don't have the energy to coordinate them. If you know someone who wants to coordinate it, I will contribute. Because in the past, I feel like I'm always the person who's like has the idea, and then I'm like having to make because you need to make an image of everything in it.
You got to follow up, and you've got to make sure the prizes get where they need to, especially if they're physical, like
remember
a book.
To do the drawing. Yeah, you have to ship everything. But it's a great idea. Do you want to do it, Maria? And I'll.
Well, at the time when I did it, I was working with somebody else, and she kind of was amazing and organized the whole thing because you got to follow up, you got to get the stuff. If it's a code digital, like ship it to us, ship it directly to the customer, and because we're based in Australia, that was kind of tricky as well.
It would be fun to do all that. Like that would actually be. I wonder if we should put that out in our like bit larger group text and.
We could just do a small one within ourselves first because that would be much easier.
But like someone might volunteer to just do it, and then that'd be cool.
Let's have a think about that after the sales. Maybe let's not do it, but we could do it maybe in the new year.
Figuring out some sort of like bundle with the three of our products like could be kind of cool.
For New Year's, a new start.
Awesome. Well, we didn't, we should probably wrap it up now. We were going to do all the gift ideas and I diverted us and we didn't do that at all.
Should we rapid fire
so
our favorite
maybe,
or the gift ideas that we want?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're running late. We'll just do a few right now. I'll say off the top, I'm really, really bad at gift ideas for myself because I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I have this problem of I think of something that would be a great gift for me. If it's in that price point that makes it like a good gift, you know, kind of like $50 or less or whatever, like something that someone else is going to easily buy for you, I just buy it for myself, which is a really bad problem. I get excited about something. I'm like, ooh, that would be cool. You know, Amazon, done. It'll show
and I
up
happen
tomorrow.
to know that like maybe 2 weeks ago, you received it was more than $50, a new little tech toy. Was that a gift from anyone?
And that
was your Christmas gift to yourself.
Yeah, Sharon's referring to the remarkable move that I got, which is awesome.
It's a tablet you can write on like notes. It looks like handwriting, and then it saves. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful product.
Yeah, and it's like it's kind of the size of like a reporter's notebook, so it's like tall and skinny. It's like got a really good shape to it. Anyway, no, I'll have you know, I resisted buying that for like a couple of months and I was getting bombarded by the ads because I watched like one review video and then it was in my face all over the place. I couldn't
like,
exactly.
Did you not buy it right before Christmas? Like
exactly.
That's absurd.
And then I happened to see that it had this really, really great return policy. So I could get it, just try it out, and then
what's the great return policy?
No,
like 30
no
days or
It's like 30 days, something like that. Yeah.
So do you think you're going to keep it?
I think I might. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really helpful for just like sketching ideas, and like a lot of times I'll sit on the couch and just sort of like sketch like interfaces for like something I want to do in wavepal or like another website, and just like sketch stuff
I was
down.
telling Jesse that he should post some of them on social because he's like a good little sketcher, and I was like looking over his shoulder when we were together last week, and I was like, I would follow that. I would think that was cool.
Yeah, I think that's a really good. I definitely wrote that down as something I may do, and then I can even actually justify it as like, oh, it's a content creation device. It's for my
100%. Yes,
content.
that, like we're working together
Right.
on this. I'm supporting you. Yeah, I like to buy stuff for myself, and so does my husband.
I have one gift idea that I'll mention. And so actually, so Sharon mentioned we were together last week. We were at a conference, the ADHD conference. And one of the things I did there, I met, of course, now I'm blanking on his name, but I met the creator behind a fidget toy called Fidget Newton. And it happens to be, I don't have one with me right now, but it happens to be my favorite fidget toy. What?
Describe it. What does it look like?
It's like two rounded pieces that have magnets in them.
Oh, okay. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, so I got to meet him, and we talked a little bit.
His name's David, but I don't see a last name.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. If he listens, sorry, David. It was great meeting you. It's my favorite fidget toy. It's just very simple. And it's a really nice fidget because
like it's got leather.
Yeah, the one I have is there's different ones. He's got one that has like little like spikes on it that some people like because it's got like a texture to it.
I'll take one.
He has a whole bunch of different varieties.
You can buy that for me.
That's a good. Yeah, I'll add that to my.
So I feel like that's a really good.
Point.
It's like a premium. It's like a premium fidget for people with ADHD that I think a lot of people would like because I use mine the only reason I don't have it here is because I brought it with me on the trip and it's still like in my bag. So that would be my ADHD friendly gift idea, Fidget Newton.
I'll add a stocking stuffer. I love this fidget toy I have, which is essentially a squishy ball with a net around it. So when you squish it, the little balls come out and it looks like some sort of sea creature. And it catches my interest so much, and it's fun to like poke the balls. And the only risk is it can pop. So
it looks dangerous.
Rebecca, who is, I think her handle is ADHD ADHD.nutrition. I forget. Nutritionist. She had them when I met her in March, and I was like loving playing with it. She was like, "Keep it," and then I was like, "Thanks." And then 5 minutes later, I popped it. But she said she'd had it for like 2 years.
It's very mesmerizing.
No. Is this Becca King?
Yes.
Is that who you're referring to? Yeah. So ADHD.nutritionist.
Yes. She's a really good follower. She has like really good content.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so that would be a stocking stuffer idea. And then my gift idea would be, I love my Ray-Ban Metas. They have video as well as audio in the part above your ears. So you can listen to music if you're like dysregulated, but other people, you're not as standoffish because you don't have headphones on or headphones in your ears. So I like that. And then I love my water bottle. This brand, Brewmate, they're called Brewmate because they came on the scene with coffee stuff and wine stuff or beer mugs. But the mechanism they have for water bottles is so great. It's a silicone straw, so you feel like you're drinking out of a baby bottle. But it's completely like when you seal it, it's completely like nothing comes out of it, which is huge for me. And it keeps it. I have ice in here still from yesterday, so it keeps it really cold.
Oh wow.
I can't do straws for some reason. I feel like they're icky.
What?
I think it's a sensory thing. It's like they get
am
dirty.
the same, and there's something I don't know what.
I need
don't
like
know why.
a full wide mouth
nightmare.
Kind
That's
of
my
thing.
nightmare. I will just pour it all over my face.
Well, I like I have I think it's Camelback. Yeah, Camelback. And I've got a few of these, and it has like this nice magnetic lid that just sort of like pops on.
Oh, that sounds
and then you can screw it to seal. But otherwise, it's just sort of nice to have it on a desk, and it's got like, if you knock it over, it's not going to pour out the whole thing everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice size. It's we really have like the Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear situation with the straw.
And I should mention
like,
also the straw isn't a standard straw. You can, because it's silicone, you can chew on it like a chew toy. I go, no, you guys there? It's fine. You know,
nice.
it's like a sensory toy as well as a water bottle.
Yeah, Marie, yours looks dangerous. Yours looks like I would empty the entire thing on myself.
I don't know what brand this is. I think it's
Swell, or
it's got
is
Plus
it like
Planet. It's like it's like some Planet
it's
brand.
kind of for listeners, it's like the kind of typical aluminum style that like Swell popularized, I feel like, a little, with that kind of twist top.
I don't know what brand, but it's really good. Anyway, I
do
can't
you passionately love it, or
that's
just like does the job for you?
Yeah, I'd recommend it, but I don't know. It was somebody gave this to me as a gift. It's got like French bulldogs all over it.
I have water bottles like that one, Marie, that you have, that are just like in my cabinet. I'll use them in a pinch, but it's in no way would I recommend. Like, I wouldn't like go out of my way to recommend it. Yeah,
really, because when you get like you go to like a restaurant, you get like a juice. Sometimes when you order like a juice mix or whatever, I can't remember what they're called. I'm having a brain fart. Like just a
smoothie,
juice,
like
just
a smoothie?
The juice.
Okay,
smoothie kind of thing.
Oh,
right? Like,
okay.
And they give you. I need coffee, guys. Like,
it's morning for her, everyone.
It's morning. It's not that. It's not that morning though. It's 11:30. But when they give you like the metal straws, I cannot do it. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like, I'm sure
I
they
can't
wash
do
it,
metal
but like,
straws
like at the restaurant they give you metal. I don't think I've ever experienced that at a restaurant. I have them at my house, but I clean them with a little thing.
Yeah, but I doubt they're doing that at a restaurant. Like they're probably just chucking it in a dishwasher or something. But anyway, I can't do it. I'm like, this is so gross. Another reason to burn my straws.
Excellent, it's a stainless steel straw.
Yeah, see, there's too many parts to that to clean.
Oh my gosh.
Just wouldn't happen. I'll just give one small recommendation as well. Like these, you can't. So watch our YouTube channel. So those fidget toys that are just made up of 2 key rings.
So it looks kind of like a Venn diagram, kind of. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen them for so long and I was like, no, I don't think they'll be very good. And then my friend gave me one and I swear it's my favorite fidget toy ever because there's so much you can do with it. Like you can, and it's quiet. It doesn't make any noise. It's small, it's quiet, and you can also just clip it onto like a keychain. It's made up of 2 key rings things, but you can also, I have a tiny little hook thing. What's it called? I'm just not doing well with words today. Like, those hook things you put on your belt.
Oh, like a carabiner?
Carabiner. I've got like a really tiny carabiner that's on my like keychain. And I use that carabiner to hook this fidget onto my keys. And so it's always with me.
I think fidget toys are a great
and they're really cheap because they're just like 2 little bits of metal.
That would actually be at a future conference. We should try to suggest for people to have a fidget toy like exhibition area. Would that be cool?
Yeah,
I'd love to, because I feel like you guys know ones that I don't even know. Okay, we should wrap this up. Remember our Patreon, Jesse, hit us with the link.
So our Patreon is patreon.com/ADHD_founders.
That's also our Instagram and TikTok handle at ADHD_founders. And Marie, where can everyone find you?
You can find me, just search Llama Life on the App Store and Google Play, or you can follow me on Instagram at 3 Hour Coffee. That's spelled out 3 Hour Coffee. Jesse, where can people find you? I'm
going to sneak in one more gift idea because I was looking it up to remember the name of it really quick. You were talking about the keychain, and I have like the on my key, I've had this for years, like probably 15 years, maybe more than that. And it's this tiny little like pry bar thing. And so I just looked it up. It's called a Widgy pry bar, WIDGY. I use this all the time for like opening packages and like things like that. It's just like this really simple little piece of metal that's got like a little angle to it and like a little not sharp, but just like sharp enough edge to get through like the tape of a package. And it's so simple as an everyday carry that I use this almost every day, and I've had it for so long. And it's because it's just a little piece of metal. Mm-hmm. It's like so simple, and it's got like little, like you could use like get out screws or nails or something like that. Oh wait, so it's not a
fidget toy. It's more
no, not a fidget toy. It's just like a little everyday carry. Have it on your keychain, and it comes in so handy. Like anything where you would need like a fingernail, but you can't quite get it. This works really well for that. So handy. Never would have expected it to be as useful as it is. So that's just called a Widgy pry bar. There's a bunch of different ones, but they're only like $10 or something like that. And so that could be like a random gift idea for someone too.
I love it.
Anyway.
And where can people find you?
Where people can find me. So you can get on the want list for Wavepal at wavepal.app. You can also get my book, Extra Focus, available at extrafocusbook.com or wherever books are sold. That makes a great gift. It's $10 to $18, depending on which one you get, where you get it. And then I'm ADHD Jesse on all the socials. Sharon, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me at Shelpful, SHELPFUL on Instagram. I post a lot there. I also post on TikTok at automatically ADHD. And you should try my app. It's maybe pay what you can by the time you hear this. And if you search for it in the App Store, it's also called Shelpful. I'm going to just say that I think we can all grab links to the things that we've mentioned. Mm-hmm. And we can put those in the show notes. And if you were, yes, you can see YouTube. And then also you can view us with your eyes on Spotify also. So if that's where you choose to check out your podcast, you can see us visually there too. So
yeah, and give us a rating. That always helps the visibility for podcasts. So wherever you're watching or listening, give us a little 5-star. And if you don't think we're worth 5-star, then don't give us a rating at all. That won't help us.
yeah, please don't.
Then what are you still doing listening? I think if you're still listening, we deserve the 5 stars.
Right. And if you liked us talking about the products we like, will you DM one of us and let us know? Because I have a lot of fun in these episodes and I'd like to do them more if people like them. But if you don't like them, I guess tell us that too.
I have so many fidget recommendations, but we can save that for another time.
Amazing. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for listening or watching.
Bye.
That's a pod.